And we're live. OMG. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I definitely am excited. I know we missed last Wednesday, but we are here this Wednesday, and it is going to be packed with nuggets. So I technically have about 4 minutes till the show starts. But if you are currently on the live stream, go ahead and post a comment. Let me know who's joining in with me. Miss Annette, hi, thank you so much. Listen, y'all, I am super excited to bring this content to you today. We are going to be talking about motivation, and I'm excited. Hey, Pam, Bridget, thank you all so much for joining in on the broadcast, letting me know that you're tuning in. And I'm super, super, super excited. Listen, before we even begin, if you know that you have some questions that you'd like for me to answer today, in today's broadcast, go ahead and type those in the comment section. I will answer your questions today. Okay. Hey, Nikki Kershaw, Miss Valerie. Miss Valerie said, hey, Tamara Brown. She said my whole name. Andrea Johnson says, good afternoon. Paula Michelle says, hey, GOAT. For those that don't know, GOAT is the greatest of all time. Thank you so much for that very, very, very kind gesture of the GOAT, right? All right, so I am on this platform. So guys, let me know how it looks. Let me know how I sound. I'm super excited. Listen, we are getting better and better every day. Every day we're getting better and better, and I'm super excited to bring you some valuable content. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. For those who may just be tuning in for the first time, and even if you're in the replay audience, my name is Tamara Brown. I am known respectfully in the fitness industry as not your average trainer. I help ambitious and goal-oriented women end the weight loss, weight gain cycle with comprehensive fitness and nutrition coaching programs. So I am super excited to bring to you today motivation. Now, I already told you guys, I'm known in these streets as not your average trainer. So if you're looking for some warm and fluffy stuff to motivate you, I hope that I could give it to you. But I'm going to give you the raw and uncut. So let's dig right in. Motivation. Motivation is the process of stimulating people to actions to accomplish the goals. Somebody type that in the comment sections if you're really good with it, right? Motivation is the process of stimulating people to actions to accomplish goals. If you have goals that you want to accomplish in 2020, because it ain't over, throw up some hearts, throw up some emojis, type in the comments, yes, that's me, because I need to know that I'm talking to women and men and supporters of TamB Fitness that have goals. If you don't have goals, go on and log off. If you have goals and you know your circle of friends and your circle of influence have goals, hit that share button on this broadcast, all right? All right, so I'm excited. All right, so now that we're talking about motivation, 3 things that you, thank you so much, Kenyatta. 3 things that you want to know or should know about motivation. So the first thing is motivation. There's several different types of motivation, specifically 4, but we're going to talk about 2 today. Motivation. So you can have intrinsic motivation, N-I-N, and you can have extrinsic motivation. I still have a list. Sorry, y'all. So intrinsic, I-N, motivation is within self. Extrinsic motivation is external forces motivating you. So here's some examples to illustrate that. Okay, so let's talk about extrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation is an outside force motivating you. So extrinsic is necessarily like wow, I saw somebody else do it and now I want to do it. Monkey see, monkey do. Extrinsic is helpful, but it's not the best option for you long term. Extrinsic motivation looks like quick fixes, and it also leads to burnout. How many of you have ever started a transformation journey, a weight loss journey, or whatever you want to call your journey? And for 3 weeks, you went hard. 2 weeks, you went hard. And then all of a sudden, you hit a brick wall and was like, this is too much. I'm not doing this. I'm by myself. Come on. Throw the hearts up. Throw the emojis up. I know I'm not by myself. And I've been in the fitness industry for 12 years. So I know that some of us have been motivated by extrinsic sources. Okay. Intrinsic motivation. Let's talk about intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation sounds like, I want to do this for me. I'm doing this for me. Intrinsic motivation is fulfilling. I'm going to step on some toes. Intrinsic motivation is you being fulfilled, right? So here's an example. And of course, I never intend to offend anybody, but if the shoe fits, wear it or take it off, right? Intrinsic motivation versus extrinsic motivation is like going to the surgeon to get this miraculous body. But then you get back to the gym and you try to work out because now you look it, but now you really got to do the work and you can't do the work. Extrinsic motivation says, I want the results, but I'm not committed to the process. Intrinsic motivation says, I'm committed to the process because I know the results will show up. Come on now. I'm talking real good. Come on. I know I'm talking real good. So that is the difference. I need you right now to ask yourself, if you are not motivated, and even if you are, what's your motivating factors? Are you motivated to get up, work out, eat better, start that business, do that, whatever, based because somebody else is doing it? Or is it truly your heart's desire? I know for me, fitness and helping women is truly my heart's desire. I am not motivated by what anybody else is doing. Come on now. This is going to help you. This is going to bless you. And I know it will support you. I am not moved. I'm not motivated by what anybody else in the fitness industry is doing because I'm intrinsically motivated because I know I have a solution. I'm going to just set that right there. Pam says, marry the process. Come on now. Marry the process. Nikki Kershaw says, this is all me and my heart's desires. Now that's so good. I'm glad it's all you and your heart's desire. Because the word says he'll give you the desires of your heart. All right. So that's the first tip. The first thing you need to really know about motivation is, are you extrinsically motivated or intrinsically motivated? The second thing that I would love for you guys to understand and get today is that many of you are looking for motivation. You're on Pinterest, you're on Instagram to start the journey or to continue the journey, but you're trying to do it alone. And therefore you have no real life inspiration. Uh-oh. Many of you are looking for motivation. You're looking everywhere, but you have no real life fitspiration or inspiration. Tamara, what do you mean? What does that look like? You've seen the bodies on Instagram. You've seen the models. You see the people that get paid for their bodies. Come on now, I'm being real. You see the people who are getting paid for their bodies. But when you look inside your own community, when you look inside your circle of 5, don't nobody's body look like that. So what you are doing and how you're lacking motivation is that you need to get around real people. with real results, who are really putting in the work. I was speaking to a client today, and she said, Tamara, there's so much power in community. There's so much power in community. Have you ever walked into a gym? I know I'm not alone. And you're like, oh, wow, I don't really know if I belong here or not. I can tell you what's not going to happen. You're never going to walk into TamB Fitness in our virtual platform and even in our location studio here in Columbia, South Carolina. You're going to know that you belong. You're going to know that you belong. Stop looking for motivation from people you don't know, like, or trust, and look right into your own community. There's power in community. So stop looking for motivation and find some real life inspiration. And on that note, stop telling people, this is a sidebar, stop telling people, oh my gosh, you inspire me, you motivate me. Stop telling people that and you have no actions behind it. Stop telling people, oh my gosh, you're such an inspiration. Oh my gosh, you motivate me. Stop. Yeah, that's how people sound when they tell it to me, but then they do nothing. How can someone motivate you? How can someone inspire you and you do nothing? Stop lying. Stop lying to these folks. You might as well just tell them, it looks good what you're doing, but it ain't for me. Because if I motivate you, if I inspire you, that means you get up off the couch. That means you put in the work. That means you start. Stop looking at several different Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, magazines. Find that real life inspiration and go meet them where they are. That's how real life, I want that inspiration to be for you. I have a client here who's on the live stream, and people are so geeked when they come in the building, because they see when I post transformation pictures of Paula Michelle, of Bridget, of Tyranny, of Nikki, a lot of these women who are on this live stream, and then they come in the building and they work right alongside of them. Like, what you thought was going to happen when you came in here? Whose picture did you think I was posting? These are real people, real life, getting real results. Okay. So let me see. Stop. Uh-oh. Jazz says, amen. Pam says, if it wasn't for the other ladies yesterday, our workout would have been even tougher. Yeah, there's power in community. Kenyatta just reiterating, stop telling people you are motivated and inspired by them and not take action. Oh, Miss Annette says, or say, I wish I had your shape. I didn't get it wishing. Come on, hoping on a wing and a prayer. Nah, you got to put the work in, right? Awesome. Adrienne Young, thanks so much for tuning into the broadcast. She says, TamB is the truth. Listen, thank you all so much for tuning into this broadcast. If you're in the replay audience, thanks so much for watching. Let me know that you're here by just simply typing #replay in the comment section. Thank you all so much for your continued support. The third thing that I want to tell you guys today about motivation, and I have more. So I titled it 3 things. So I'm going to make sure I give you the 3 things, but y'all already know I'm going to give you a little extra because I like you like that. We done became family. We here now. Okay. Here's the third thing about motivation that you need to know, understand, get a good grip on. You will not always be motivated. Yep, you hear the crickets? I hear them too. You will not always be motivated. Listen, I love what I do. I am passionate about who I'm called to serve. But dare I say that I'm not motivated all the time. Motivated is enough to get you started, but it is not enough to carry you through your journey. Motivation is enough to get you started, but it's not enough to carry you through. So those were my 3 tips. My 3 tips is 1, are you extrinsically or intrinsically motivated? Number 2, you need real life inspiration, not social media. You need to know these people for real in real life. And number 3, you're not always going to be motivated. You are not always going to be motivated, but that's when discipline kicks in. Hey, Little. So glad for you all to join us. Andrea says you have to challenge yourself. Jazz says it is so true. Miss Veronica says, true, I am not. She capitalized not always motivated. Tamika Bostic, yes, Lord. I said it just how you typed it. Yes, Lord. We don't always feel like get moving no matter what we try to accomplish. That's right. That's right. Pam says, that is so real. You don't always want to do it. Nope. And I'm going to talk about that. Amanda Barrett, I'm 3 years in and I struggle every day, but I have to hold myself to a higher standard. That is so great, Amanda, and your progress has been phenomenal. So as we talk about not always being motivated to do a thing, okay, and you can apply this to any area of yourself. I'm not motivated to save money, but but I have to. Like, I gotta save my money. Can't be out here Amazon spending all the time. You need discipline. Motivation sometimes will get you started. I'm gonna retract my statement. Sometimes may be enough to motivation may be enough to get you started sometimes, but it's not enough to carry you through the journey. And so here in my notes is I said, you will not always be motivated. You need discipline. And with that discipline comes a schedule, a routine, and habits that you develop over time that are directly related to the results that you like to see. Let me say that again. You need discipline in the form of a schedule, a routine, and habits that are directly related to the results you want to see. RJ would like to say, hey.
Today, I did a hard work and now I'm done.
You did your job? Awesome. Thank you so much, buddy. So, sidebar, I have my nieces, nephew, my daughter, and my son here in the gym. They are my official cleaning crew for the summer. There's no school. You're going to work. All right. So they're here. We're here. Everyone says hello, RJ. All right. So here's some sidebar notes that I love to share with you all. Okay. So thank you all again for tuning in. So I'm going to just read right here off of my notes because I want to make sure that I give this. Here it goes. If you're lacking motivation, this is for the people who are lacking motivation. Like, oh my goodness, I just can't seem to get myself off the couch. Oh my goodness, I can't seem to get motivated to do X, Y, Z. You just got to get started. If you're lacking motivation, don't wait for motivation to kick in to get started. Start and the motivation will kick in. I'm going to say it again. Don't wait to get started waiting on motivation. Get started and the motivation will kick in. Am I by myself on that one? Like, I don't always feel motivated to work out, but after the workout, I feel pretty beast mode. Let's just be honest. Like, I handled that. I did that. Come on now. I'm the only one that walk out my workouts. Not every workout, but the majority of the workouts, I feel like, yeah, I did that. Come on now. Come on now. All right. I guess I'm by myself. Whatever. Also, that's good right there. Come on, Shavetta. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're lacking motivation, don't wait to get started. Waiting on motivation. Yeah, don't wait to get started. Motivation is waiting for you to meet. Oh, this is good. Motivation is waiting for you to meet it. Yeah, motivation will find you. Adrienne Young said it right here. Just do it, and motivation will find you. The workouts make me feel strong, Tamika Bostic. All right, here's my next tip, right? I hope that y'all share this with your friends and the others on your social media platform, because this is good. What motivated you to start is not what will motivate you to finish. And here's what I mean by that. You may start the journey in the process because you saw someone, you're like, man, I want to do that. Sooner or later, that idea, that image that you had when that workout gets hard and your challenges, your nutrition challenges start, guess what? You ain't gonna think about that person that was your inspiration or inspiration. You got to dig a little deeper for a little bit more motivation. You got to dig a little deeper and turn that motivation into a hard why to reach those goals. So yes, motivation is just enough to get you in the door or to get you in the gym. But motivation wears off. It's like the wind. It's like the wind. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not. Right? What motivated you to start is not what will motivate you to finish. Come on with these nuggets. That is the truth. Some of you all are motivated to start because now you're on blood pressure medication. You're off the blood pressure medication, but you want to go back and lose the weight. So you've changed up your habits. You started doing some things. You're off the medication, but now you're like, man, the weight didn't come off like I have it. Now you got to find a different type of motivation to lose the weight than to get off the medicine. Right? Jazz says this much, just a little bit. I love you all. I really do. Thank you so much for engaging into the broadcast. Adrienne says, dig deep to get to your true why. Yep. Paula Michelle Walters says, shovel in hand, I'm digging. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can you dig it? Hey. All right, that's good. Our why can change. And yeah, my why has changed several times. In the beginning, my why was, I want a nice body so I can find me a man after I had my daughter. Then my why changed to, man, I really enjoy this whole working out. I love the way that my body looks. I love the compliments I'm getting. So now my why is, I don't want my kids to take care of me or have to take care of me prematurely because I neglected myself and my health. And I would even dare say this, my why, and I'm trying to, solidify it. My why now is, I want my kids to know and see that this is a lifestyle. It's not just for a season. It is not just for a moment. I want them to view fitness, nutrition, eating better as the norm, not this 88% obesity that we have. I don't want my kids to be cautious about illnesses because I already set the tone for my family. I already set the thermostat in my house and in my lineage, in my lineage. Nah, this is just what we do. We don't just own the gym. We work out for real. This is a part of our lifestyle. So our why's change. So listen, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope that this supported you. I hope that this adds value to your journey. And I hope it gives you something to think about, to really think about, are you extrinsically motivated or intrinsically motivated? Do you have real life inspiration, like somebody that you can reach out and touch? And are they really inspiring and motivating you for change? You cannot say somebody is inspiring and motivate you and stay the same. And then also, you have to know that motivation is enough to get you started, but it's not enough to help you finish. I'm Tamara Brown, known respectfully in the fitness industry as not your average trainer. I help women, highly ambitious women, goal-oriented women, end the weight loss, weight gain cycle for good through various comprehensive fitness and nutrition coaching. If you are interested and you need that motivation or you just need a start, I offer a complimentary consultation on my website, TamBfitness.com. Schedule that consultation. Come in, meet with me. Let's discuss your goals. Let's discuss your needs, and let's find your fit. Because I can tell you one thing, if you work with me, your whole life will transform. And that's a fact. All right. I hope that you have an amazing day. If this was supportive for you, share it out on your timeline. I hope that you have an amazing winning Wednesday. Listen, there's still time in 2020 for you to transform. Have a great one.